guys, Justin here. I'm in Grange right now. Grange is one of the terminus for the lines, and it's a section on the Grange Line, which is actually a branch line of the Outer Harbour line that you have seen earlier. And it breaks up after Woodville station, and then it breaks into two lines like Thorney and Armadale. But for this line, there's something special with this line. It's only one track. It's just exactly like Thorney, but instead of Thorney just going one station over Thorney, it is 4 stations for this line, only using one track. So that's why we head back out to Woodville. And also this window sucks, so yeah. So we will be Grange to Woodville, and this train goes back to Adelaide city centre. To Adelaide, yes. And yeah, another DMU, and let's do it. Wow, this window literally sucks. Wow. We're still on the platform, and there you guys go. Let's go. Leaving. Only one track, so.
This is a train service to Adelaide. The next stop is East Grange.
Now no worries, we will feature some EMUs tomorrow, which is the Bombardier Alstom 4000 series EMUs, also called the A units, which I will actually use the term A units on the title instead of the 3000 series. For this one, it's a 3000 series. It's not a oh no. Oh, just kidding. This one's not 3000 series. This is another 3100 series. So basically how they call it is just use the numbers of the train cars. Oh, this window sucks. But at least you can still see some stuff instead of like completely blurred. East Grange. Now arriving at East Grange. Please mind the gap. So doors open on the right because there's only one platform, so basically for both directions we'll be using the same platform.
Stand clear. Doors closing.
Now for all of these stations outside the city, there won't be any gates. There aren't any gates for the stations. So that's why they have set up a processor on the train for you to tap the card on the train. If you're going to the city, it honestly doesn't matter whether you tap on the train, because there are gates in the city station and you have to pay when you get off, when you leave the station. But for the suburb stations, no one will really check you, so you have to be a good citizen if you want to tap onto the thing. And yeah. And again, it's a DMU, so you cannot go through the train cars. You have to get off at a station and walk on the platform to the other car. You cannot walk through the train. Wow, this window sucks. What the hell? Actually, that window's way better. Of course, you cannot see anything. There's only one track, so that's why this train needs to leave very quickly, head back onto Woodville. Then the next train comes in. For this line, it's 30 minutes per train, so there's not too much of a worry. Yeah, no need to worry that train will come in and crash with you, because it's 30 minutes per train. And the one return trip from Woodville to Grange and then come back to Woodville to transfer to the other side track, man, it's definitely less than 30 minutes. So, arriving at Seaton Park. Please mind the gap. So Seaton Park, and then we have one more station which is called Albert Park, and then we will be Woodville. Comparing the transport system in Perth and Adelaide, Perth. Yeah, Perth is better. But trams here are good. Trams are good. But the buses and trains, nah. Not as good as the Perth one. At least you don't need to wait for freaking 1 hour for this train. Gosh. For the train in Perth, it is very regular, 15 minutes per train, even on weekends. For whatever line, 15 minutes per train, very easy. Here, in weekends, Jesus, 1 hour? Freaking 1 hour per train. It can be 1 hour per train. Now in Perth, yes, there's also sometimes 1 hour per train, but that's only like very late at night, then 1 hour per train. But here in the daylight time, like in the afternoon, 1 hour per train. Screw that garbage. I think we can do it to the sunlight. Woodville will be on the left when I get off. I will get off at Woodville. You might be thinking, wait, 30 minutes per train. No worries, because in Woodville, there are two lines, which is one of the. Are now arriving at Albert Park. Please mind the gap. Doors on the left, yeah. No need to worry, because for Woodville there are two lines. So basically it will be 50 minutes per train in Woodville to city direction. Because one will be the Grange Line and one will be the Outer Harbour Line. So I can take the next Outer Harbour Line train service back to the city. So although it will be a 15-minute train it will be 15 minutes per train, but that's fine. The next stop is Woodville. Change at Woodville for trains to Outer Harbour. Please mind the gap. I don't really like the announcement, but at the same time I really like the announcements because it's just like a dozing off announcement, which I don't like, and it's so slow. But I like the accent. It's a very traditional, 100% pure Australian accent for the announcer. Arriving at the next stop for Outer Harbour from Woodville is St. Clair. So here we go, back onto the tracks to Woodville. For St. Clair, this is how the American accent goes, right? St. Clair, or St. Clair. But for the Australian accent, St. Clee. That's exactly how the announcement goes. Saint Clee. Arriving at Saint Clee. Please mind the gap. Yeah, the Australian accent is so real here. Now this section there are two tracks, but earlier on it's just one track. So that's why the caption up top is only one track, because that's how it is. Actually, I think I'm gonna change it to 4 stations, 1 track. 4 stations, 1 track. Apparently for trains, they don't say exit on the left in the direction of travel. They don't do this. Okay, on to Woodville, platform 3. Now bind with the good old Outer Harbour line sections. I'll wait for the next train here on this platform. They separated it very clearly for platform 1 and 2. Alright, Woodville. Now for platform 1 and 2, they break it up very clearly for the trains. But platform 3, because they every single train will be just going to the city, and also you check out the level differences. So yeah. Basically, every single train on this platform, they will go to Adelaide. So that's why they don't need to break up the tracks, break up the platforms. But on the other side, one is to Grange and one is to Outer Harbour. So that's why they break the tracks up. See, they break up the platform. So for Grange, it would be platform 1 and platform 2 for Outer Harbour. Hope you guys enjoyed this extra Grange Line episode. Unfortunately, we won't be featuring every single line this time in Adelaide. We'll be missing out the Gawler and the Seaford line. Tomorrow, I'll plan to film one journey on both the Flinders and the Baylor line before I head to the airport. Because tomorrow is my last day in Adelaide and my flight is at 3:40, so at afternoon 3:40. So that's why I won't be having a lot of time in Adelaide tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow for more journeys. Tomorrow's plan will be every single thing, one more journey. So tram, one extra journey. Trains, I will do 2 journeys, and the bus, 1 journey to the airport. See you guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos right here, and peace.